Final preparations are being made in Alaska ahead of Vladimir Putin's arrival in the US for talks with Donald Trump. The US president is aiming to bring about a ceasefire and ultimately an end to the war between Russia and Ukraine. Having become an international pariah, the Russian president will soon step foot on Western soil for the first time since the country's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. Noticeably absent from this meeting in Anchorage is Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, and many locals have made clear their feelings about the lack of Ukrainian representation.
I think they are both malignant narcissists who have only their best interests at heart. If they truly wanted to talk about what was going on in Ukraine and how to end the war, they would have included President Zelenskyy.
No, I think it's all for show and it won't lead to anything good.
President Zelenskyy was in London on Thursday for a meeting with Sir Keir Starmer. The British Prime Minister had, the day before, chaired a meeting of the Coalition of the Willing, the European-led peacekeeping effort pledging strengthened support to Ukraine. Europe's leaders have expressed cautious optimism about the prospect of a truce, but that will depend on how serious Putin is about ending the war.
This is about pressure on Putin. Is he serious about what he claims to want peace? Because while he is sitting down with Trump in Alaska, he's stepping up attacks on Ukrainian cities against Ukrainian civilians. And we're seeing thousands of drones each month launched into Ukraine.
More reassuringly for Ukraine's allies, President Trump has placed more importance on a second US-Russia meeting, which could include Volodymyr Zelenskyy, along with other European leaders.
I think it's going to be a good meeting, but the more important meeting will be the second meeting that we're having. We're going to have a meeting with President Putin, President Zelenskyy, myself, and maybe we'll bring some of the European leaders along, maybe not. I don't know that it's going to be very important. We're going to see what happens.
However, the US president has suggested any agreement may need to involve swapping of land, something that Zelenskyy and his European allies would find unacceptable. Russia and Ukraine remain far apart in their demands for peace, and for Vladimir Putin, today is an opportunity to try and legitimize Russia's territorial gains in Ukraine to the leader of Europe's biggest ally.